The public interest litigation field encompasses a diverse array of claims related to the defense of human rights. These claims often revolve around climate change, biodiversity, natural resource conservation, and pollution. Pollution-related cases extend to issues such as mining, pesticide usage, and plastic pollution. Additionally, within this field, there are social claims addressing social rights, labor safety, inclusion, and discrimination. Governance claims, on the other hand, touch upon matters like corruption, breaches of fiduciary duty, and greenwashing. In the Netherlands, the Public Interest Litigation Project was initiated in 2014. Its purpose is to take a strategic action through litigation in cases where dialogue and lobbying prove ineffective on their own. The project handles cases related to refugees and migration, discrimination, law and democracy, as well as social rights. Despite the efforts of numerous associations supporting citizens' human rights, access to justice is not always straightforward. For decades, during the expansion of welfare policies, public legal aid programs were pillars of support for those without financial means. They ensured equitable access to justice and legal representation. However, in recent times, a shift has occurred. Public legal aid programs faced resource constraints and budget reductions, leading to reduced coverage. This shift has resulted in a widening gap in access to justice. Those with financial resources may find it easier to exercise their rights, while others may face the challenge of navigating the legal system without support. In the pursuit of a more equitable system, innovative solutions are emerging to bridge the gap, restore balance, and ensure that justice is not merely a privilege, but a right for all. Private actors are now involved in promoting human rights in the realm of access to justice, while also engaging in environmental, social, and governance investment. This approach reshapes investing, focusing on companies that generate profits while contributing to a better world. One of the first alternatives developed to fulfill access to justice in recent decades is third-party litigation funding, or simply TPLF. This financial arrangement involves an external party, distinct from the plaintiff and their attorney, providing funding for a lawsuit in exchange for a portion of the potential recovery. In this arrangement, the litigation funder assumes the financial risk associated with the lawsuit. One of the significant advantages of third-party litigation funding is its role in enhancing access to justice. It levels the playing field, allowing individuals and organizations with valid legal claims to pursue their cases without being hindered by financial constraints. Nivalian is a key player in this innovative field, with a substantial portfolio of cases. They dedicate 28% of their portfolio to direct and indirect ESG cases, where 45% is represented by the finance of environmental cases, 33% to social cases, and 22% to governance claims. Focusing on the governance elements of ESG, restitution seeks to leverage the tools of capitalism against bad actors to clean up the system by combating wrongdoing for the greater social good. Restitution strives to rebalance the playing field by returning power to the people, fighting corruption, and ensuring that recovered assets are used for the greater social good. Another actor in the litigation finance scene is Lex Capital, a benefit corporation dedicated to simplifying access to justice. They assess, acquire, and manage claims with an altruistic perspective. Through their technology, they streamline the legal process, making justice accessible and efficient. While we may hope that all these novel improvements will work for the best, there are critical points to consider. In a world where profit and justice intersect, what safeguards can be implemented to ensure transparency, accountability, and the pursuit of ethical outcomes? How can organizations like Nivalion, Restitution, and Lex Capital continue to empower justice while addressing concerns about conflicts of interest and unintended consequences? Could funders fulfill human rights objectives while collaborating with public interest associations? These questions signal the beginning of an enriching dialogue with the key actors. So, welcome to our living room and to the discussion open to finding new ideas to work for a more just and equitable world.